But I will need this handsome man again. For the first method, divide the watermelon into 8 pieces. Cut the pulp from the crust. Now we'll make several vertical incisions and slightly shift the resulting pieces inside the watermelon rind. For the second method, we will need 1/4 of a watermelon. To begin with, we make several vertical incisions. Now we make horizontal incisions to get watermelon. Now separate the pulp from the crust. Slicing is ready, and the crust will be served as a plate. It's easy to pick up watermelon cubes with a fork. For the third method, divide the watermelon in half. We will lay one of the halves on the table and make cuts along and across. This way we will get the watermelon pieces that are convenient to take with your hands, and the crust can always be put back in place. This time, we will take half a watermelon and gradually cut off all the peel from it. And we will cut according to the same principle as in the third method. Take a deep bowl, cover the watermelon with it and turn it over. Now the whole watermelon is in the plate. Stick wooden skewers into all these pieces for conveniences. For the fifth method, take half of the watermelon and divide it lengthwise into 3 parts. Stick skewers along each of the 3 parts. We will make incisions across so that each skewer has its own piece. A coin will do for slicing watermelon. A small press on the coin and the watermelon peel lends itself. Let's make our shallow incisions around the perimeter of the watermelon. And now it remains to deliver one accurate blow. You can use a spoon or you can use your hands. Even tastier, don't you think? And the 7th way will be really very unusual. For this trick, we will need 2 watermelons of the same size. We will divide the first watermelon in half and scrape all the pulp out of it so that the walls are completely clean. These are empty halves of watermelon. Let's take the second watermelon. We'll cut off all the peel from it. Let's give it one more even shape. And then we will put out our peeled up pulp into an empty shell of the first watermelon. We trim the excess. The halves have closed. It remains only to wipe the pulp from a damp sponge. Here's such an unusual serving for watermelon we got. Let's check with the special knife for slicing watermelon. Cut off the watermelon base and install it for slicing. We insert the knife and press it with all our might. It seems to be stuck. We'll have to split the watermelon in half. We have to take out all the knife and get several perfectly sliced pieces at once. And finally, another special knife for slicing watermelon. Let's take half a watermelon and just draw this knife across the pulp. These are the neat semicircular pieces of watermelon we got. Now, we need to saw off 2 bottlenecks along with the stoppers. After that, we will sand them to smoothness and fasten them with the glue gun. Here, we have such a small container that we have made it. They can store, for example, memory cards. The main plus is that the container is absolutely waterproof. Just take it out of the water and remove the moisture. We take out the cards, and as you can see, not a single drop got inside. Let's take some steel washers and insert a screw into them. Screw the screws into the board, leaving a little space. Now, insert a blade of stationary knife between the washers and tighten the screws until they stop. By installing half of a plastic bottle on the structure, we can turn it into a very long plastic tape in a matter of seconds without much effort. This tape will easily withstand a lot of weight. We cut the neck of the bottle together with the cork. Now, take a bag of cereals, remove the lid, and pull the bag onto the neck. Straighten the edges and tighten the cork. Now it will be much more easier to pour cereal out of the bag. And the lid ensures the safety of the cereals inside the package. Now we will need 2 plastic plugs. On both sides, we make labels according to the size of the phone. And now, using these labels, we cut out the excess. We fasten the lids together with the glue gun. Now, let's take a full bottle and close it with the whole lid. And we install a phone on top. Here's such an improvised tripod we have turned out, and very convenient. And if you cut out the top of the bottle, you can also use it as the phone stand when watching our videos. We will melt a small hole in the center of the cork and screw it halfway through. Now, we will screw this design into the phone holder, and our reliable tripod is ready. It is also suitable for the camera. If you need to separate the yolk from the protein, then break the egg into a bowl, and then attach a compressed bottle to the yolk. Release it, and the yolk will suck inside. And then push it into another container. Easy. To illuminate a large space with a small flashlight, install it on the neck of a water bottle or lean against the wall of a plastic canister. See how beautifully the water simmers? In order not to be distracted by a rolling ball during knitting, we will take a plastic bottle and cut it in half. Let's put a ball in one half and the counterweight on the other. Combine them. Now the tangle's not going anywhere. Cut the bottle in half and combine the halves in this way. We'll pour ice inside, so it will melt much slower, and it's much more convenient to pour it into a drink this way. Using an ice pick, we make a hole in the bottom of the bottle. We push a balloon into the bottle and pull it over the neck. Then, pour water into it. We'll put flowers to the neck and it's done. Here's such an unusual vase. Empty bottles will take up too much space in the trash. Just blow them off and twist them before you throw them away. So, there will still be a lot of free space in your trash can.